what I eat in a day. So excited to film this video. I haven't filmed a what I eat in a day in so long, and as you guys know, I'm in my fat loss phase and I'm 19 weeks out. If you see my last video, I am umming and ahhing about jumping on stage in October, but I'm still going with the momentum. I'm still achieving what I need to achieve and kind of going off my progress. I've just finished my iced coffee, and then I'm gonna get ready for the gym. Had a bit of a sleep in this morning. I'm currently 5 weeks into my deficit, feeling really good and really strong. Overall, during my bulk, I did put on 11 kilos in total. Proud of myself there. But now I'm in the grinding stage where we shred it all back and see what we have built during that period. Don't at me because I have actually been training fasted and I'm feeling fine. It's really good just to kind of get it out.
At me.
It's really good to just kind of get it out in the mornings.
Totally.
Love it. Good morning, darling. Do you want to just come train? Yeah, I've just solely been relying on my OxyShred, which I find actually gives me enough energy. Probably once I go further into my deficit, I will not be able to do this, so I'm taking advantage of it now. Oh my god. But I did actually want to let you guys know that by the time this video is launched, so is EHP's end of financial year sale. So this is your chance to get huge discounts. They only do this once a year and it's the biggest discounts that you can get with EHP. You can use my discount code, that'll give you a further 10% off, and then I will leave all the links and everything in the description. You guys know my go-to supplements when it comes down to OxyWhey, OxyShred. Unfortunately, I feel like this flavor will be sold out. If you didn't get amongst it when I told you guys to, that's your fault, because it is honestly my favorite flavor they've ever launched. And I say that every time. It's because I feel like they get better and better and better, and this flavor is my favorite to date. As you guys know, I have been loving my Tahira as of lately. This color is just so cute. Such good quality, and all these kind of like seamless tights. This is their lighter material of tights, and this one, yes, is squat fit. I'm back from the gym and I'm about to make an omelette. So something that I do in my building phase is actually try to eat as early as possible. What that is basically going to do is increase my hunger spikes throughout the day, so I am able to eat more and stay within my surplus. So I kind of do the opposite when I'm in a deficit. So I push my first meal back as much as possible. So I'll either do cardio in the morning or I'll train, and that just helps me push my first meal back. And that I find really helps decrease my hunger spikes throughout the day. Personally, it just really works for me and my lifestyle. I am quite busy in the morning and I do love to train and get it over and done with. Obviously, if you're someone who you're starving in the morning, there is no need to do that. I'm just saying that it really helps with my lifestyle and also does help decrease your hunger spikes throughout the day. In my omelette, I'm just going to do 150 grams of mushroom. I like to bulk it up with veggies. It's overall a really filling meal, so it's good for my first meal as it tires me out for a few hours until my next meal. And then I add a whole half red onion. I just use olive oil spray. I find you use a lot less oil by spray. So there are a lot of things that I don't track, like my olive oil spray. It can be quite hard to track, but I always kind of eyeball it and use the same amount. And whether I'm in a surplus, a deficit, whatever, I'm pretty consistent with the amount that I use, so it doesn't really matter in the sense where I'm still eating the same calories because I have never really tracked it. Superior seasoning, I literally add this to everything. Again, something else I don't track because I kind of just eyeball it and I've always used the same amount. This is the brand that I use. It's literally so yum. I use it on everything. All right, so once mushrooms and onion are cooked, I'll then add in my egg white. I do have it with some English muffins, so I just have these. I bought these from Coles if you're in Australia. They're really good. There's different versions of these, so they've got the multigrain, the white. This one is the lowest calorie. It's like 100 calories. Look, if you know me, you know I'm not the best at multitasking. I forgot to add my cheese. So I just added 20 grams of cheese to my omelette. Yeah, so usually you do this whilst it's cooking, but let me work with what we got. Okay, so I've got my bread. I'm actually obsessed with Vegemite, so if you're not an Australian, probably think I'm an actual weirdo right now, but looking, Gorgeous. That doesn't even look too bad. Don't get normal sriracha unless you really like chili. This is like the organic one. It's not as hot and it's so yum.
I'm gonna tell you that I love you 100 times a day.
I'll eat again in like an hour or so. My meals are usually quite close together because I don't eat breakfast till 12. I definitely prefer it like that. Like I never actually feel hungry. I just am somewhat listening to my body, and that's definitely something that I did miss during my building phase. Listening to my body, because I just couldn't. I had to force feed myself literally all the time in order to get my calories in. And y'all might think I'm weird, but I add salt into my oats. It creates like that sweet and salty taste. And then this is my sugar-free maple syrup that I use. So it's around 4:30. I've been out all day. I've been shooting, hence why I've changed activewear. But I am about to do my afternoon cardio. So I only go for like a 20-minute walk. I try to aim for 9 to 10k steps a day. Whilst I was out, I did have a protein bar and an apple. This is the protein bar that I have. It is so good. I have one of these every single day. And an apple, because it does, I feel like them two combined, because of the fiber and the protein, it does keep me full for quite a bit. And then before I go do some cardio, I'm having my greens powder. So I have this every single day. This is a game changer. So I have this for gut health. It reduces inflammation, and it's also in a single serve. It's your daily serve of veg, which is so amazing, especially if you are in a deficit or anything like that and you don't get enough vegetables in. This is perfect, because if you're not getting enough fiber in, you can find yourself you're not regular with your bowel movements and your digestive system just isn't optimal. Like you can feel the bloating, so things like this can really help decrease that. So I'm actually going to mix this with ice. I've been doing this lately and it's so yum. It's like a smoothie but not just greens powder. So I'll just have one scoop, and then I'll also add in, so if you follow me on Instagram, you know I'm currently on like my hair growth journey. Since I was sick, my hair growth it literally just hasn't grown back. So this Oxyglow has collagen in it, which is essential for things like your hair, your skin, your nails. So I've been having this every single day, and honestly I have noticed a huge improvement in my sorry here's the ingredients.
Oh, that's so pretty.
Yeah, I've honestly noticed such a huge improvement in my hair, but I've also been like helping things like the foundation of hair growth when it comes down to not using heat. I've been putting oil in it every night, and I've been taking this. So I feel like all of them combined have really helped, but there's no point of taking supplements, things like this, if you're not taking care of the foundation of your health, or the foundation of what is the root cause. For example, with my hair loss, a lot of it was stemming from heat. So if I'm not fixing the root cause, there's no point in taking supplements. So it's about fixing the root cause and then having things to assist with everything else. So my diet is on point, and these things assist with me. Things like my OxyShred, my protein, my greens, that all assist with my healthy lifestyle and just make staying on track a lot easier. As you guys know, they are having their end of financial year sale. So this is the biggest sale that they have. I did mention at the start of the video, but I did want to remind you, biggest sale that they have, it doesn't last long, so get amongst it. I will leave all the links and everything in the description below. I'm gonna blend this and then do my cardio.
That ass.
Tahira, C10.
Go. Is that blue one?
You're still recording. Hashtag health. Honestly, so good. It's like a smoothie, but not. It's a greens powder. But I sometimes have this like in the afternoons, like around 5, 6, when that's usually the time that I'll have wine. And I'm trying to reduce my daily intake of wine, as I've spoken about before.
Applause.
I know, it's been a week, and I'm like, everyone, you should be so proud of me.
You gotta put cheer in that, be like, yeah!
I will. Or you can just do it now. Can you be the audio?
No.
and then I'll put it over.
Come
Yeah,
on.
but yeah, like that's something that I'll definitely do different in my next build is to reduce the amount of alcohol that I'm having, just so I can make sure I am enhancing as much muscle.
We don't want no empty calories. We want
Yes.
all the calories to burn the energies in the gym.
And fun fact, a lot of people think that your body stores onto alcohol. It actually doesn't. It's the first thing that our body metabolizes, but that also means that it is prioritizing burning off the alcohol before things like fat and energy. So that is another point about alcohol. I never thought I'd be saying this on my YouTube channel because you guys know how much I love alcohol, but we are new women and I'm having my greens instead of alcohol tonight. So day 7, going well. I love that you guys have like experienced all of me today. I'm exhausted. I've literally been having this every night, so I just get a bunch of green vegetables and then I boil some pumpkin or potato. Then I'll put it all in a fry pan with like a source of protein, and usually the protein that I'll have is fish or chicken. You do need to be careful with your fishes. I usually stick with white fish. I love my salmon and everything, but they are, because it is a fatty fish, they are so much higher in calories. I still consume it and love it, but I personally like to like volume eat, just so I can eat more of it and I'm more satisfied and I'm fuller. But yes, dinner is literally so quick, so easy. I top it with some avocado because healthy fats. I like to have a complete meal because that keeps me fuller, more satisfied for longer. And I cook everything in chicken salt. Look, nothing fancy to see here. Pretty simple, pretty basic. So I have my PM straight after dinner. I find this really helps with digestion after like a big meal, and as well because it is combined with hot water, that really settles your stomach, settles your bloating, and I have this because it really helps with my poo. Ooh. Go. Oh. There she is. Okay, last meal of the day. You can thank me later. Yogurt in the freezer for an hour. Huh. I just use YoPro because it's high in protein, very and as you can see, it turns into like an ice cream. It tastes amazing with chocolate oxy whey, like mixed through before you put it in the freezer, but I have smashed my protein intake today, so I don't need that. 100 grams of frozen raspberries, 20 grams of Biscoff. Oh my. This is the best. It's literally 0 calories per serve. So I kind of overdo it sometimes, but 0 calories. Anyway, last meal of the day. I have literally just been eating the same foods. I am the biggest creature of habit, especially in a deficit or even in a surplus, because it's just so much easier when I'm tracking. I don't have to kind of track new foods. I literally just copy and paste. But I hope you guys did enjoy all my foods. As you guys can see, even though I'm in a fat loss phase, I do not limit any macronutrients, not my fats, my carbs, none of that. I love you guys. I'll see you in my next video. Bye. Also, make sure you give it a thumbs up if you liked it, so I know that I can create more what I eat in a day.